Hey, beautiful. Working with the energies of the full moon, the elements, is very important. It's more important than getting a specific process. Start with getting a teacher to say to you, start with this is the ritual, the practice you're supposed to do on this full moon. It's about trusting your intuition. And in the videos that I made, where I've given you some steps, some tips on how to do that, I'd like for you to go and watch that so that you can see how important it is to work with your own intuition, to practice your psychic abilities, so that you can listen to your inner voice, your inner being, your guides, your keepers, to know exactly what it is that you are meant to come into alignment with, what it is that you are meant to release. And some people do like to go according to their zodiacs, that's fine too. But you want to embody the process. That's the most important part. So, I want to chat to you about the elements. Don't be too rigid about, I have to get this ingredients and that ingredients, and I have to do this and I have to do that. No, work with what's available to you. Okay? You might like the idea of having a fire when you do a full moon ritual, but that's not always going to be what your environment allows. And you want to be in alignment with your environment because everything around you is alive. Spirit is everywhere around you. So for me tonight, the wind is howling. There are no stars in the sky, right? There are no stars in the sky. The wind is howling. So the wind has come to be a part of my ritual. Okay. Think about the element of the wind. What does it do? What is it? It's air and it's speaking. It's about the ego, right? It's thoughts, fears, and it's about communication. And spirits often communicate with us in that way. Well, spirit communicates with us through all things, but think about the element and what it embodies and what it is about. Work with the wind, right? Work with whatever is available to you. If it is raining, then the water has come to be a part of your process. And at the heart of your ritual, at the heart of your spiritual work, at the heart of your energetic work, the reason why we work with the full moon, beloved healers, seers, witches, is because we honor the cycles. We honor the cycles. What makes us, if you think about every creature in nature, they have a thing they do. They have a mating dance. They have a thing. If you watch them long enough, you'll sort of know exactly how they move. For humans, our thing is ritual. All right? And this is a way that we just get out of everything we want, out of all the issues, out of the mundane day-to-day drama, and we sit with the collective energy to honor and come into alignment with what we are doing and how we are moving as a body, as one collective, connected to Mother Earth. And right now with the eclipse, we are nestled between moon and sun. Think about that. Sun being divine father, abundance, happiness, joy, masculine energy, that creative energy, manifestational energy. The moon, emotional, intuitive, receptive, creative, right? Nestled between perhaps our own interpretation of the relationship with mom and dad and how that is evident on the planet for everyone right now. It's about connecting to the all and understanding what your advantages are and what's come to the surface for you as an opportunity to release, not only for you, but for the collective, is about listening to your intuition. So make the most of everything that is available. If there is a baby crying next door, that is part of what's being offered to you. That is spirit bringing an energy. What would that mean? You've got to get out of your mind and into your body. What is the wind saying right now? What has the rain come to bring? What does the sun come to bring? Oh, I can see the stars tonight. What has the galaxy and the intergalactic council And the species out there in the universe come to bring, because they've stepped forward to be a part of. And the stars, the many stars in the sky, have stepped forward to be a part of my process. That's how you develop your intuition. That's what magic is. It's about being able to experience yourself as an extension of a whole, being able to listen to, even when it's not a convenient language like the English language or whatever language it is you speak. It's listening from your inner being. So go and check those videos. I've got a part 1 and a part 2 about the eclipse and the full moon ritual, where I speak to you and I give you an exercise of how you can practice listening to your inner being, practicing your own psychic abilities and your intuition. And then it's going to be easier for you to do that. If you've got a candle working with the flame, you've got fire inside, you don't have to have it outside. You know, if you've got a plant, whatever it is that you've got available to you. And when the wind is howling, or there is a noise that, or you can hear a frog somewhere in the background, or a cricket, it has also come to be a part of the medicine. What has it brought? This is not going to tell you. You have to settle into your intuition, and you would have had to practice listening to your intuition, the voice of your inner being, to be able to hear, to feel what it's bringing and what it's saying. And maybe it'll take you back to when you were a little girl or boy and your grandmother used to say, oh, when the cricket comes, it's telling you that rain is coming, that the season's about to change, the weather's about to change, that very soon the earth will be cleansed. Now you're in another place. Now you're having a conversation with your grandmother that is long gone. You are all psychic and gifted. You all have that sixth sense. We all have it. So this is just a reminder, even if maybe somebody is having a meltdown in your home, has thrown a tantrum, or something feels like it's just disrupting what you had in your mind, it's part of what's being offered, right? So think of it this way. Imagine in the old days when the village would have their full moon rituals and everybody would come and bring something. Whatever was brought was meant to be part of the offering. Whatever comes, whatever is around you is part of the energy being provided to you for your offering of what maybe you want to release, what you want to honor more, what you want to learn not to judge. And maybe that's all you want to do in your process is, I'm not going to judge. I'm just going to hold space for what's going on around me, because I can feel I don't like it. And I feel like it's been disruptive. So all I'm going to do here is not judge. And every part, every memory that comes up whilst I sit here, I'm just not going to judge it. So whether there's a childhood memory or a memory with a partner or a lover, I'm just not going to judge it. Every practitioner, we're different. I'm a self-initiator. I was born gifted. So I came here communicating with guides, and I've been receiving all of my processes and spirit work and healing work directly from spirit. Other people, they're born into covens or they join covens, so they learn from the elders there. They were born into societies where this kind of practice is natural. For us here in South Africa, amongst our Xhosa, Zulu, and other Sutu, there are so many tribes where those traditions are still rife. Amongst my people, the so-called colored people, not so much. That was completely eradicated. In fact, the fact that we have ancestry and are connected to the Aboriginals, the Bushman people, our forefathers didn't want to be called Bushmen, and what they used to, all these things. There was this separation, and it was also taken away. It was stripped. So for some of us, we learn from others. We meet people and we learn from them. Some are self-initiates. So I learn from my guides, and that's what I'm sharing. Take it or leave it. If it doesn't fit for you, just leave it. But if it does, I hope you enjoy, and let me know in the comments.